Kia ora and welcome to Tarmac. Today we've got our hands back on the Mercedes-Benz EQC 400. It's their all-electric vehicle, and it's an SUV, and it's just a really familiar, a really familiar ride. Come, let's take a closer look. Look, I'm not going to go into all the dimensions and all that sort of stuff because you guys know it by now. It's been around for quite a while. 4.77 meters long, 2 meters wide. You know, it is a very substantial sized, mid-sized SUV. And I'm sure you know that this is the new electric looking grille for Mercedes. I know you know that these are matrix headlights, LEDs, and I also know that it's got a beautiful LED beam across here and also across the rear. Hopefully I'll show you that at night. Round the side comes with these, rather unique looking 21-inch wheels that are actually designed to be very, very aerodynamic, and also EQC badges. But it's just a really nice, similar sort of size to the GLC, although it doesn't share that many of the actual pieces with it. It is very, very unique. But on the subject of pieces, 99 of them in here are actually all from renewable sources, so it is a very environmentally friendly SUV. The door handles aren't recessed into the door, they're always there. They come straight off of the GLC or the GLE or whatever of that is, so there's nothing overly special about that, but lovely nice sloping roof line at the back here, and also plenty of boot space. Round the rear, roofline spoiler. This is the LED light bar at the back. Again, see if I can show you at night now. And also no exhaust tips because it's electric. Plugs in just here. We normally fill it with fuel, fossil fuel that is. Nice. And under the bonnet there is actually nothing to see. Come a bit closer. The EQC comes with two electric motors, one on the front axle, one on the back. Combined they produce 300 kilowatts or 400 PS. 0 to 100 they say is 5.1, but I actually hear from reliable sources that it actually comes in at under 5 seconds. And it's just a phenomenal machine. The front motor actually handles more on the low range, more efficiency, and then when you put your foot down, the rear engine the rear motor actually handles the dynamics. So plenty going on underneath this, but you can't see any of it. Let's jump inside and take it for a ride. Okay, so the EQC 400, or Mercedes all new, well, not so new anymore, 100% electric SUV. It is familiar to me because luckily enough I was at the launch when we were allowed out in Melbourne. Actually it was about a year ago, so it's crazy the way time has flown by, and most of it I've spent actually staring at my four walls in my house. But anyway, now I'm out and here, not resentful at all, and here it is. So got it for the family, and got it for several days just to enjoy it and enjoy the the Mercedes-ness about it. Easy for me to say, and it is very Mercedes. The gear changing is on the stalk here. The everything is so normal, so Mercedes normal, which is obviously not normal, but you get what I mean. It comes with the MBUX, which is going to ask me what do I want, because I keep saying the name Mercedes.
What do you want to do?
See, I knew. What do I want to do? Cancel. So if you wanted to jump into it and you were a Mercedes driver, you would know exactly where everything is. Like I say, it's very familiar. The touchpad is where it should be. The screens are modern, but once again, if you're into a modern Mercedes, you'll know what they're all about. The thumb controls for these left and right screens, again, very, very identifiable. You'd actually struggle to believe that this was a purely electric driven car, but it really is electric driven, and with that comes everything from the brilliant traction control and how much speed it'll pick up off the mark. I mean, sub 5 seconds, or 5 seconds 0 to 100 for a reasonably heavy machine is great. And the way it handles corners, just lovely round it. Just doesn't seem to mind too much about them at all, which is, you know, cool. It's not a race car, but it does, I mean, it's faster than a normal, I guess, fossil fueled car around corners, and that's much to do with the weight dispersion of the battery, of course. But again, these are sort of things from an electric vehicle point of view where we're starting to become accustomed to. Something that's quite good is the paddles. If you pull back on the left, which is the minus, there's more braking when you're, well, more slowing down of the motor. So the harder you pull back on the left, on the negative, so negative, the more, when you let go of the accelerator, do you stop and regenerate battery or range. Again, if you pop up on the right, it flows a lot freer. There's less regenerative braking, but I don't know, you're not pressing your nose against the windscreen somehow when you take your foot off the accelerator. So you can actually drive how you like it, whether you're out in the wilderness, well, countryside, or whether you're in towns. So again, quite novel and quite cool actually. The rest of it, look, you know, Mercedes luxury, Mercedes everything really.
How may I help you?
There's some great touches around when it comes to, I don't know, letting you know that it is a little bit different. So there's some sort of copper wire type effects on the air vents, which is quite cool, making you know it's sort of electric. The electric part of the apps, as you delve through the menu, gives you where you can recharge, how much you can recharge, range you have left, how your driving is, all that sort of stuff, and that's cool. As it turns out, I believe this has 434 kilometers worth of range, fully charged. I picked it up with, you know, relatively fully charged, but about 300 and something, and I've still got half a tank, and I have been playing quite a lot with this vehicle. They're also fast charging. You can fast charge this at, I think, 40 minutes to recharge full up, which is, you know, chance for a flat white and maybe some form of, I don't know, bratwurst sausage or something, I don't know, but it's quite cool. This does hit the sweet spot between being an aggressive, more driver focused vehicle and a too soft and unfinished vehicle. So it's made well, it drives well, but it's an all-round great vehicle. And you can see why Mercedes have gone this way. And, well, you know, most cars are going to have to go electric anyway at some point. Good grief. So there you have it, the Mercedes-Benz EQC 400. It's just like a normal Mercedes SUV, so it's, I don't know, looks good. It's full of tech, full of safety equipment, and, you know, really advanced and smart, and yet it's fully electric. So I don't know, it's got that feel-good factor about feeling good when you put your foot down, and also, you know, being good to the environment back there.
What? Could you repeat your input, please?
I said it feels good, drives well, and it's good for the environment. Thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe. There's plenty more coming out this year, hopefully, providing we're not in lockdown. Anyway, subscribe is somewhere around here. See you next time.